Hello, Demon Slayers, and welcome to episode 23 of my Platinum Trophy Guide for Demon Souls on the PS5. And today, in episode 23, we are going to be heading over to level 3-2, which is Upper Latria. So we just did part 1 of the Inner Ward, and we went about and we rescued our good old friend Bjor over here from a fat official in the Lord's Path. Technically, I kind of consider it part of the Inner Ward, but because you get the key from the fat official, the Inner Ward, and then you have to go back. It's like right on the cusp. And then we also rescued Yuria The Witch, and we got the penetrating sword. So we're going to leave the penetrator for later, and we are going to head over to world 3-2, which is Upper Latria. Now, if you've forgotten, make sure that you're in soul form. You don't want to be in your physical body form to head over to any of the worlds. We basically want to play the entire game in soul form, and you want to make sure to have enough arrows with you. So I'm bringing 210 arrows. I've got plenty of health. I've got my Dragon Bone Smasher with me, but I have the Falchion equipped right now. I'm going to see how we make out with the Falchion on the enemies here in this area. As far as the enemies go, we're going to be looking at there are a couple Black Phantom Mind Flayers we're going to have to deal with, and I like to deal with them using arrows or magic. There are some prisoners here. There are some enemies called man centipedes, giant man centipedes, and then gargoyles, as well as there's one prisoner horde. But the gargoyles are going to be pretty much our main concern, and they do not like magic damage. So we're going to be heading over to Upper Latria. Let's get this party started. So the only trophy that we're going to have available to us in this area today is the Maneater's trophy, which is the rare bronze trophy that we will receive for defeating the Maneater. Apparently, no, I haven't. I don't believe I missed any items back there. Apparently, only like 30%, like 33 or 34% of people who have played Demon Souls have actually defeated Maneater. It kind of some pretty surprising statistics. I guess people just tend to give up. Oh, it's too bad. I almost wish I would have brought an Augite of Guidance. I'm going to leave this item on this bridge for now, just to show you. I'll kind of use that as an Augite of Guidance, and because we are going to more or less open this level up, and we're going to return here once it's opened, and we'll be able to get the large item. We'll be able to get that item that is, I don't know why I called it a large item. We'll be able to get that item that is on the path that is up there, and we'll get that at the same time as when we jump down. So I'll leave that for later. And as you can see, that enemy, the gargoyle, he dropped an unknown warrior soul, I believe. So that's going to be worth 200 souls. And this is not just any old statue. So I'm gonna take him out with the bow before we move on. And he should have the same thing for us, an unknown warrior soul. So on top of the souls that we get immediately, he's giving us an extra 200 souls. Now we have an item here, some fresh spice ×6 to pick up, and we will be moving on. Now, up ahead, a gargoyle is just going to drop down right on the bridge in front of us. So that's going to take a few slashes from our Falchion, which makes me kind of want to switch to the Dragon Bone Smasher and see what kind of damage we can do with it. So first off, right through this doorway, we're gonna head right, and we will head over this way. And we're gonna pick up this item right here. Oh, I am just gonna get rid of this stuff. Okay. And there is an item out here at the end of this bridge or walkway. I guess you could say collapsed bridge. Oh, the heights really make me very nervous, to be honest. I have a thing with heights, so playing these sections of the game are a little bit hairy for me. Okay. Oh, well, I dislike that very much. Okay. So you want to be careful here. You don't want to fall down. It will only result in a whole lot of dying and even more frustration. So we're going to move down here. This area, for the time being, is closed. We're going to open this up later on. We need to... So basically, there's like this giant... Uh-oh. Alright, he sees us already. Dodge that. And... Okay. And we'll grab that unknown hero soul. Oh, that's even better. The unknown hero souls are worth, I think, 400. Yeah, that's great. We will grab this renowned hero soul. That's going to be worth 1,000 souls. And now I will head out this way. I believe this is just a dead end, but there are a couple items here that we're going to want. A Lightstone shard, which is definitely, those are worth 3,000 bucks a pop from the once royal mistress. All right, right on. I really like the Lightstone shard. It creates very, very powerful magic weapons known as moon weapons. So you have the lesser powerful crescent, which is made from moon shadestone, and the Lightstone is makes more powerful magic weapons. So they always have the designation moon in front of them, where the moon shadestone creates crescent blades. And now we will come back to where we began, and once we hit the doorway right here, we're going to go left. So we're going to move up these stairs, and there is an item out on the ledge. We're going to go pick up the Rune sword and shield, which is kind of hidden from us. Definitely is a little bit tricky. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take off, well, we can have our talisman, but I'll have that in my offhand, I guess. So we are just going to want to basically walk straight off this ledge right here. And that is going to bring us right down here. This is a little bit tricky. You need to get it just right. And we will pick this up. It's going to go to our inventory, and that should do it for any ledge items. I don't believe there is anything down here. No. So just the rune sword and the shield. You do get, I believe, at least the rune shield later on in the game too. So if it's you know, a hidden item that you're having trouble collecting because you can't quite get the drop right, you can bypass it if you want. And I believe later, like only like the very end of the game, will you collect a second set of them. Um, uh, so it's up to you. I'll give you. I leave that decision in your hands. I showed you. You just walk. You just walk straight out onto that ledge. So I showed you how to do that. Hopefully, it won't be too much trouble. I have died there several times in the past trying to get that item on the ledge, and I don't believe, no, there's nothing there. And here, this is still closed right now. We're going to open this later on, so maybe just to give you a better perspective of what's going on here in this level. So there are a bunch of items down there, but that area is closed off to us right now. And basically what we have here is, you may have noticed the sound. It sounds like a giant heart, and that's because it is. This giant heart is it's encased in these chains, and it's being held up by some prisoners doing magic. And we want to go, we really want to go screw their days up royally. Oh. Damn. Oh. Oh. So the prisoners are going to be having a bad day today because Prince Caspian is in town. Oh well, we're gonna miss out on that item. It should have just been an unknown warrior soul. It may have been an unknown hero soul. We are going to walk out here now, and we're going to collect this item here, which is the flamberge. I believe that does a heavy amount of bleed damage. It's a pretty sharp blade from my understanding, but to be honest, it's another weapon in the game that I have not used. So there's going to be another... Oh. I'll follow him back. I'll take the bait. I just like to get rid of them, and I very much enjoy picking those unknown warrior souls up. Obviously, I mean, we need as many souls as we can get. I guess maybe at this point you could even say that my character has become kind of addicted to souls. Let's smash these. I don't want to do a roll there, so. And we're just gonna walk out very carefully to pick this item up, which that is 3 aged spices. All right, so very carefully, and we're going to continue on our merry way. Oh, did I miss something, or is that? Okay, so we came in here. No, there is a wall there. And that must be the other tower that I am thinking of. So we're going to make our way up here to this elevator. However, yeah, I thought there was one more. I'm just going to walk past him right now. If he wants to come have some words with me about it, then he can do so. So I'm not actually going up this elevator right now. As you can see, there is a section on the other side of it. So I just want to move over here and go and pick this item up for you guys, which is a stone of ephemeral eyes. And now we're going to ascend the elevator. And we're not going to be able to go left. The elevator only lets us off on the right. And it sounds like there is yet another gargoyle stalking us. We're just going to leave him right where he is. And we are coming up here to have some words with these prisoners. They're way out of line here. I thought I had kindly asked them to stop doing black magic, but my words must have fallen on deaf ears. So we've done our dragon bone smashing, and now we're going to collect the loot in this area. So these prisoners here, they were using magic to hold up the chains that were holding on to that heart, and so now we have disengaged half of the chains. There are 2 towers that we need to ascend, so we'll go up the second one in a moment. We need to make our way there, but for now I just wanted to show you this section. So this is the first tower. It's known as the first tower, and right now we can't go any further. But when we achieve pure white world tendency, a footbridge is going to appear here, like a plank of wood, and we walk across that plank of wood, and then we ascend those stairs, and there's going to be a corpse up at the very top of this tower with a key on it, and that key is the Prison of Hope. Let's see here, I've got it written down. Where are you? The Prison of Hope 2F West cell key. And that is the key that we need to free Lord Rydell. So that is a pure white tendency event for the Tower of Latria, and we will get to that later. Now I'm going to show you this here right now too. This is a little trick that I learned on one of the playthroughs I did, because on one of the playthroughs, on my first playthrough, I opted to jump down to this section. There are some items there and some Augites of Guidance, and if you look very closely, there is an NPC in that cage, and he goes by Yurt The Silent Chief. And so I was kind of a little bit enticed, and I went over there, and come to find out, if you release Yurt from his cage and let him go back to the Nexus, he's going to start killing NPCs like your friends at the Nexus. So he'll kill Ostrava, he'll kill Yuria the Witch, he'll kill Sage Freak, and on down the line. So we're actually, for the time being, we are going to leave him in his cage there, and we're going to bypass that section, and we're going to take this elevator, and it is going to bring us down into the swamp area of Upper Latria. So we're going to head down into the swamp, and down here we're going to encounter some man centipedes and giant man centipedes. And there's also a prisoner horde, and there are some items down here that we're going to collect, and then we're going to make our way to the second tower to deal with those prisoners. So we will take care of him. This guy's coming for us. Oh goodness. So this is a giant man centipede. Alright, I'll let my regen heal me the rest of the way. So now I'm going to go down into the swamp. And we're going to run around here, and we're going to go and collect the loot that is in the swamp. So there is the fragrant ring. That is our second fragrant ring. We started the game with the fragrant ring because we are royalty. Now here is the prisoner. This is the prisoner horde, I believe. I believe that's this enemy's name. So we're going to take him out with our arrows. There we go. Now, I'm pretty much saving my magic for the end of this level, the boss fight. And on Black World Tendency, there will be the Sodden Ring right here. So if you're playing on pure Black World Tendency, the Sodden Ring is going to be located right here. I'm going to show you that later. First, we need to achieve pure White World Tendency. So there's no items left in this corner right here. We're going to head over this way. Pick up this goodie. A Mercury Stone chunk, right on. So make sure there's nothing hidden in any of the little nooks and crannies. They are pretty sly in this game, so we will head over here now. Oh, give it a rest. And we will be heading up there later on. Oh, this guy's not going to give us a... There we go. Alright, so that'll take care of those two guys. Now we want to go down this way. And I do believe there is an item down here for us to collect, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Oh, well, no, I guess I was slightly mistaken there, but better to search everywhere. I want to get everything for you guys. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for any items down in the swamp. Now at this point we will make our way back to where we began the level. Where did we begin? Oh, this place can be slightly confusing. Here we go. So this is where we began the level. We were lowered down on one of the elevators right around this elevator right here. So this is where we began, and I believe it was that elevator. Or no, it was this elevator right here. So this is where we began. We killed these centipedes. And now we are going to head along this wooden plank pathway. So that is a dead end. And we will... If you have some Augites of Guidance, by all means, mark your path. It definitely... Oh, look at that. Alright, well, I think I can do it without them. So at this point, no, we will come back to this pathway. I'm going to continue along the wooden pathway. Okay, so we were already down there. And we're going to come this way. Ultimately, we're going to encounter a... Oh, I did not realize he was even alive. I literally thought that was a corpse. Alright, so I'll just let my regen heal me. It heals me pretty quickly. Definitely an excellent thing to have at this stage in the game. Ooh. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Where were those stairs? Ah, crap. Okay. all the way around. So this is where we began. Just put that down just to mark the path, and this is that dead end. I don't want to go that way. I could mark the path, however, so this is a dead end, and we're going to want to come here later. I will be back through, so that's going to mark my way to the next area of the map. That's a dead end, and that's a dead end to our left, so we'll come over here. This is also technically a dead end up here. There's nothing here except for the plague resistance ring and a mercury stone shard. So obviously we need that plague resistance ring for our trophy guide. And now at this point, there is nothing left to do in this section. However, I will mention in Pure Black World Tendency, right here is where our Primeval Demon shows up, and he's going to have that colorless demon soul for us. So we will need Pure Black World Tendency, though, and that means first we will need Pure White World Tendency. To achieve what we're trying to achieve. So I will head back. And I'm going to be looking for that Augite of Guidance. There it is. So this way, down here, we'll go right first, as this is a dead end. However, there is a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes at the end of this dead end. And then we will continue on the path up this way. We'll grab that Renowned Warrior Soul. And this is a dead end. And now we will head over this way. So this is a dead end here, and we've got an enemy up ahead. It's just a regular centipede, well, a regular man centipede, and we've got a couple. So they kind of freak out a little bit when they die. I don't believe their death gasp can hurt you, although it does. It certainly is unpleasant. So now we will head up this way, and we come to Veil of Fog. We'll pick up our loot before we head through. So we've got some Dark Moon Grass over there and a Renowned Warrior Soul on that corpse right there. And through this Veil of Fog, we're going to encounter our first Black Phantom Mind Flare. So these guys are very powerful. You definitely want to be very careful when doing battle with them. They are not to be taken lightly. So I try to keep my distance. I like to use ranged attacks on the Black Phantom Mind Flares, which if you've forgotten what a Mind Flare looks like, these are the Mind Flares. So that is a Black Phantom version of the Mind Flare, however, and I like to kind of try and stay around. I don't believe... Ooh, thank God I ducked that. I'm pretty sure that attack probably would have killed me. Even at full health, I'm pretty sure he would have sent me back to the Archstone. So now we're going to want to be mindful of this area up here. There is a crystal lizard that it is absolutely imperative that we get this crystal lizard. So I'm gonna put my, I'd like to get rid of some of these doubles, just for Storage capacity alone is worth it. Ring of magical sharpness. Oh, and if I didn't really explain this to you guys, we got this while we were rescuing Yuria the Witch. The ring of magical nature is awesome, especially if you're a mage, because it increases your magic memory capacity. So it's going to give you 1 extra magic memory slot. So where I have 3 slots for magic right now, this would give me 4 if I was wearing it. So I would be able to equip 1 extra magic spell with this on. Of course, you need to have it on the whole time. What I'm going to be doing right now, though, is switching to... I'm going to take the Regenerator's Ring off, at least temporarily, and put the Thief's Ring on, so that that Crystal Lizard can't detect me, because there are a few enemies right here. We'll smash that giant man centipede with our D-Bone Smasher, and then we will continue on. Well, I'm going to draw this guy over with an arrow. And there's that crystal lizard up ahead. I'm not going to snipe him from this distance, but I am going to... So as you can see there, after I shot 2 arrows at that giant man centipede, his tail fell off. So at that point, when his tail falls off, he is not able to stab you with his tail at all. So his tail attacks are done. Now we are going to run over. I knew there was another one there, but we'll take out this crystal lizard and then we will deal. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Wow, that was very close. Oh my god. Well, that's going to do it for the giant man centipedes. Perhaps maybe I should have tried to take him out first before I went for the crystal lizard. But in the end it worked out. So we'll go between these veins here and we get some aged spice. This guy has got a mercury stone shard for us. There's a corpse right here. We'll grab that fresh spice. And now our crystal lizard drop. A Moonlight stone chunk. Perfect. We're going to be needing that to level up some weapons. I think I'd like to create a Moon Uchi Katana. That is excellent. They are the Moon Lightstone chunks are a little bit rare in this game, so if you think I seem excited, that's why. Now we will. It looks like we got a little bit of an ambush here, folks. Alright, well, we lost the loot, but at least we got to keep our soul. And we will smash this guy. I really like the way they die. It really reminds me of Led Zeppelin. I just like the way it looks. So we will go left and pick up that storied, what was that, a storied warrior soul? I don't believe there's anything on the other side, so you might notice this is the second tower that I was speaking about. I just wanted to go and make sure. So we want to ascend this tower to get to the prisoners who are doing magic. They've got that big heart up on chain, so this is gonna totally mess their day up, and we are going to release that heart, and it's going to open that bottom area that I had originally showed you. There's a bunch of loot down there, including there's a gold mask and at least one ring that we need, which it's a really great ring, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I believe the ring of Avarice is in there. Okay. So, we will continue our way up here. One of those gargoyles is going to attack us, I do believe. Oh, well, I heard him anyways. Alright. Hello, boys. Oh. And another cutscene for us. So that's going to release this giant heart that is here. I guess it's more or less powering the world, or it must be powering the old monk. The old monk is the archdemon in this in World 3 in the Tower of Latria. So all these man centipedes were like feeding off this thing, or like they might be born from it. Who knows how this black magic works? So I believe that is it for all of the loot there. It didn't look like any of the prisoners dropped anything, and now you will notice that we are back where we began. So that was that item that I was talking about up there, and you'll see there's this item down here on the bridge. So we just want to drop down here, and now at this point we're going to pick up this item. Nice and close, but not too close. Renowned Hero Soul, great. So now we will head back up here. So you'll notice the Archstone is just up there. I don't need to go there for anything though. I'm not going to head back to the Nexus. We are going to continue on our path. So we opened up that bottom area. However, now because the heart is done, there's going to be a giant man centipede up ahead trying to block our path. So we are going to go at him. And there's going to be, I think, 3 or 4 down here. So we'll go, we turn right again through that doorway, and yeah, there. So we'll take that guy out. He's gonna breathe his final breath, and it is, it's an unpleasant one, man. Oof. Thank God this game is not in 4D, because I would hate to smell their breaths, I'll tell you that much. Ugh. And now in here we have an ambush, but I was too fast for him. That thief ring is I kind of forgot that I had it on there for a moment. The thief ring is really doing wonders for us at the moment. So now this area is open. Now you can access this inner room here. So we'll take out all the centipedes in here, giant or otherwise. And so there's the Epi Rapier and the gold mask. That gold mask, I believe the gold mask is only for, I believe it's just for female characters. Oh, it went to our storage. However, either way, even if I was a female, we do get, yes, the Ring of Avarice. That's excellent. The Ring of Avarice, excuse me, is going to give us extra souls. So if we wear the Ring of Avarice, when we kill enemies, we're going to get extra souls. So it's really great. Oh, excuse me. It's a really great item to have while we do some soul farming. Excuse me. I'm just going to take a drink of water here very quickly. So yeah, when you're doing some soul farming over in the ritual path or wherever you choose to farm souls, wearing the Ring of Avarice is going to get you extra souls than normal. So it really is a really great item, especially if you're trying to level up a little bit more quickly than normal. And it comes in handy for some big boss battles, like the blue dragon that we have left to slay. All right, Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, Storied Warrior Soul, excellent. And you'll notice that they're not giving me any trouble. I mean, his back was turned to me. He didn't hear me coming, and that is, we have the Thief Ring to thank for that. So it definitely has worked out. Oh, yeah, up and around. There we go. So that is everything down in this section. So at this point, we are clear to continue on to the boss, the boss battle. So I should be able to get this done in the next 19 minutes because these videos can only be a max of 60 minutes. My PS5 will not record any longer than a 60-minute segment. Well, it would probably just immediately start a second video, but I haven't tried it. Once it hits 55 minutes, it changes. It shows me 55 out of 60 minutes, and then it counts down to the 60-minute mark. So, but I think that I should be able to defeat this boss in 19 minutes or less. So, hopefully, he's not going to give us too much trouble. I mean, normally he is a little bit difficult. But I've got Firestorm equipped, and I'm hoping it is going to get the job done. Renowned Hero Soul, excellent. So that is the only item back here under the staircase. I mean, you can break these urns all you want, or vases. There's no items left down there. And now at the top of these stairs, you'll see there is a Black Phantom Mind Flare. So he is patrolling the staircase back and forth, and again, you're going to want to be very careful here because there is no railing, at least on the one side. So we are just going to stand behind these pillars here. And because if we stand at this angle behind these pillars, his magic, the blue magic attack that he has, the soul arrow or whatever that is, it can't hit us. See, it's gonna just hit the pillar. So you're safe behind that pillar, and that's why I like to use ranged attacks on these guys, because I'm pretty sure one of those blue soul arrows would kill us. I do not believe I would survive that. If I did, no, I would have to heal immediately. I wouldn't have much health left. But I'd rather not put it to the test. So now that we're up these stairs, we're going to turn around and cross this ledge, and you can roll right here. Don't worry about falling down. You'll just end up on the stairs below. I don't believe it's deadly, but I've never fallen. It's pretty easy to do without falling. Now, so I'm hoping that my magic is going to be powerful enough at this point. We're just going to go down the other side now, and we will collect. There should be an item down here. I think maybe some aged spice, perhaps? Aged spice, perfect. Times 8, too. So that will definitely come in handy during this battle, should we need to re-up on our magic. So we will equip our late moon grass, full moon grass, and we've got, let's raise our magical sharpness. So I'm going to be going in there without any armor on. I don't think I'm going to... There we go. See how much difference that makes? Jeez, how much does that friggin' bow weigh? Okay, 2 pounds, huh? Well, that is excellent. I really think, no, oh, I don't have that on anyways, okay. Well, I think that I am going to carry this in this hand so that I can have my shield regen on, and we are going to go in here and throw down some Firestorm, and hopefully Maneater is going to be defeated. Otherwise, we're going to have to save that for a second part 2. See, there you go, one shot. So here comes this... Ooh. I did not realize that I needed some aged spice so badly. Alright, here he comes. I'm gonna head back down here. And that is gonna do it for Maneater. So there you go. That's exactly why I purchased, that's exactly why I wanted Firestorm before we came over to Upper Latria. It's why I went to rescue Yuria the Witch before we came here. I thought that it would make this battle that much easier. So now that he's defeated, I'm going to show you guys a couple secrets right here. There is an item right out here. I'm going to pick that up. That is the Moon Short Sword. Not a bad little weapon at all. It's got some great magic damage on it. I do not believe there is another item out there. No, so that'll save us a trip. And I don't believe there are any items between these pillars. Nope, that's up here further. Alright, some full moon grass. And now we are going to go touch this Archstone very quickly, and you want to be very careful here. You want to warp out immediately. So let's go back to the Nexus. And we need to get rid of our physical body form. And I think we should have enough. Yeah, we'll have to consume some souls, but we've got pretty much enough to buy another soul level, which honestly, once again, I'm probably going to put in endurance because I enjoy using the Dragon Bone Smasher. I really like its moveset. So I'm going to get rid of my physical body form. And as you can see, folks, you know, I honestly am a beginner to Demon Souls. I have finished the game a total of 3 times before making these videos, and it's not impossible to do these levels without dying. I just defeated the Maneater, and I just did the entire area of Upper Latria without succumbing to death. So it's not impossible. You know, this game may be hard, but don't give up. It really is so rewarding, I find. As soon as I started playing this game, I knew that it was going to be one of those games where I was going to need the platinum trophy. I really have had such an amazing experience playing Demon Souls. It has to be, well, definitely one of my favorite games of all time, without a doubt. Just what a tremendous experience playing this game has been. So we're going to send that mixed Demon Soul to our storage, and I will just look it up really quickly here on the wiki, just to let you guys know. I figure it's probably something I should have been doing earlier on in the videos. So the mixed Demon Soul, its usage. It can be used to ascend a +7 dagger into the Needle of Eternal Agony at Blacksmith Ed, or it can be consumed for 7,600 souls. So it is not one of the demon souls that we use to buy a magic spell or a miracle. So if you want, you can either fashion it into the Needle of Eternal Agony if you enjoy using daggers. And you do that at Blacksmith Ed, and only after you've given Blacksmith Ed the Searing Demon Soul, you'll have been required to have given him the Searing Demon Soul, which we got a trophy for, and it can also be consumed for 7,600 souls. So it's up to you guys what you want to do with that Demon Soul, but it is technically not part of our trophy guide, so it doesn't have any alternate uses. Right now I need 26,000 souls. So what a renowned hero soul is worth 1,000. Okay. And a renowned warrior soul is worth 800. And I think that's going to get us there. Yes, sir. So we will go see the lovely maiden in black.
Thou seekest the power of the stone, then touch it.
And I am going to take another level in endurance, because I'd really like to be able to put some clothes on, if you catch my drift. And that is. I am. So I was just going to say that is going to conclude this episode of my Platinum Trophy Guide. And in the next episode, which will be episode 24, we will be moving to. We're going to be going to do the ritual path, which is one of my favorite levels. So we're going to be going over to the Shrine of Storms, which is the Archstone of the Shadowmen, and we will be traveling to the ritual path, and we are going to do this whole area and take care of the boss on the ritual path, he is the old hero. So we will get a trophy for that, and there are some other trophies available there also. However, let's see. Oh, that's right. That's right. So at this point, the Archstone of the Tower Queen, you know what? We might just finish off World 3. Yeah, instead we'll finish off World 3, and we'll take care of the Archdemon in World 3, the Old Monk, and then we will do the Pure White and Pure Black tendency events that will be available to us. So episode 24 will be a return to the Archstone of the Tower Queen, and we will go up the tower and see the Archdemon there, the Old Monk, and we will slay him and collect his demon soul and the trophy, and we will then finish up the tendency events in Latria, and then we'll move on to World 4 and do the same thing there. So thanks for joining me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're definitely getting some use out of these. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, requests, I would love to hear them. Leave me a message, leave me a comment, let me know how I'm making out. I definitely would appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. If you've been following along at home, I would really appreciate you taking the time to like, share, and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And that is all for this episode, Demon Slayers. So remember, stay safe out there, and happy holidays.